First of all, congratulations to you, Professor Chukwuma Soludo. Solution. Thank you for a wonderful and prosperous first tenure. You have been one of the best governments, one of the best governor, one of the best leader, one of the best, only you in a government too. So I'll be mentioning government as you because only you in a government. Okay, so you have been one of the best in Anambra so far. Since I was born, you're one of the best. We are one of the best. Okay, and for months, for like 6 months now, I've been looking critically on Anambra, right? And I've come up with some vision that if you would look into might help you in building the prosperous Anambra, which you have always promised us. You know, you made mention on your first inaugural speech that you're going to make Anambra to become Taiwan. You said it. I cannot forget. So I hope and I pray that you listen and you take, notice of what I said. All right. So number one on my list is build the economic capital of the East. Build the economic capital of the East. In Anambra, we have Onitsha markets. We have Newi industrial clusters. We have a lot of industry in Newi. I was thinking we can work something around these two regions, right? I come up with something which I tagged AITZ, which stands for Anambra Industrial and Trade Zone. Anambra Industrial and Trade Zone, AITZ. You see, this is a vision that I have, and I know that it will help Anambra become the economic center of the East and even Nigeria class. If we do this, if we actually implement this properly, we can be producing what Nigeria normally imports. We can be producing it right here in Anambra State, and then the nation will be buying from us. Yes, if we can work on this Anambra Industrial and Trade Zone, Anambra Industrial and Trade Zone, leveraging on Onitsha and Newi, combining their skill and expertise together, we can come up with a driving Anambra Industrial and Trade Hub. We can be selling to Nigeria. Number two, I wrote down here is fix or build infrastructure with purpose. Build infrastructure that will support commerce, not just for beautification. Build infrastructures that will support business, that will support commerce, not just beautification. I'm not saying you shouldn't build for beautification, but also build for commerce. Remember your promise. You are going to make Anambra Taiwan. And Taiwan didn't just happen by beautification alone. It happened by commerce. So build infrastructure, whatever infrastructure you can build that will support commerce. Please, sir, I pray thee, build it in this your second term. It will help. I wrote down the infrastructure that, I think will help. One of them is dry ports. For so long, we've been talking about this dry port in Niger axis. Why don't you look into it, sir? Many countries are making massive money from dry port. You can equally make money from it. Not just making money from it as a state. You can equally open up a lot of transporting. You can make transportation very easy for traders. Dry port is something that you should look into. That's Niger axis. Look into it critically. It will help. The last infrastructure here is expand and modernize key roads leading to Oka, Onitsha, Newi, and Hiala. So far, so good in your first tenure. You did well on roads. Oh, you did well on roads network. You did well on modernize these roads, modernize them. And road leading to Oka, which is the capital, leading to Onitsha, leading to Newi, Ihiala, even Ekulobia, modernize it, right? And the third one, this one is very, very important to me. The third one, Silicon Valley of the East. Soludo should build a Silicon Valley of the East. We all know what Silicon Valley is. If you don't know, I'll explain. Silicon Valley is a region in San Francisco, United States of America. It is a hub known for technology and innovation. It is known. It is sky. Imagine if we have tech gurus the way we have traders in Onitsha. Imagine if we have a region like Onitsha that is focused on tech and innovation. The way Onitsha is focused on trade. We have a lot of successful traders in Onitsha. Imagine what will happen if we have enough, or half of successful traders we have in Onitsha, we have them in tech. Imagine how it will look like. Successful tech gurus, people who are into coding. I even wrote a proposition here. I said, having that Silicon Valley, a hub of digital skills, startups, content creators, where we partner with tech companies to train 100,000 youths in coding, AI, robotics, filmmaking, and design. Because I've studied the world. I studied Singapore, I studied China, I studied United States. I found that there is something in common with these progressive nations. They don't play with technology. They are high in coding. They are high in AI. They are high in robotics. They are high in filmmaking. They don't make nonsense movie. Their movie tells stories. Their movie shaping narratives and mindsets. I studied them and I found that they are high in design. So Soludo, if you can make Anambra Silicon Valley of the East or more, that is a massive blow for you. massive hype for you. It will be a legacy for you, where Anambra is producing apps that is solving national problem, state problem, produced by Anambra. Imagine if Anambra have its own OP that all Anambra is using an app for transaction produced by an Anambralian. Imagine if OP Money Point is owned by Anambra person. Imagine if I will start producing electric car. Okay, we already have innocent. We already have people doing that we can equally, support and let them do great things. So this is something I feel will help. Silicon Valley in San Francisco is doing amazing. They are producing a lot of amazing stuff. I wish it is in Anambra, and it's possible with your solution. The solution of Anambra. Our solution is possible. And then the fourth thing I wrote down here is prioritize security. Well, however, you will do security. If it is by partnering with communities, please do. Security is paramount. We cannot have a successful economy in Anambra State in the presence of bad security or poor security. Investors cannot come in if we are having security issues. So whatever you're going to do to support, to make security number to increase, please do it. If it is by police surveillance, if it is by CCTV camera mounted in key places, at least start by putting CCTV camera in key places. Let there be high security in Anambra. Also, there should be standby fire service. This one day off what I wrote down, but fire keep happening. I don't know. And we're entering dry season where fire keep happening. People building keep burning. Please look into this fire service, how they operate. They need to be swift in the operation. We should have fire service motor mounted in key places for easy access, and people should, I don't know how this will be possible, but people should know when there is emergency or fire, so that I don't know if we can create a different road for fire service movement or emergency movement. If somebody has an accident, there should be a road for emergency that you don't necessarily need to blow in horn. You go wherever you're going, so that we'll save more lives and properties. I don't know if that's going to be possible. If it's possible, please look into it, Mr. Governor. Thank you. And then the fifth thing I wrote down here is revive agriculture with industrial leakage. When you came in your first term, you shared you focus on agriculture, and that is commendable. I want you to continue on agriculture, right? Move beyond subsistence farming. Move beyond subsistence farming. Encourage agro-industrial estates that processes cassava, rice, palm, and vegetables for export. Yes, encourage agro-industrial estates that processes cassava, rice, palm, vegetable for export. Link farmers directly to processors through digital platforms. No middleman. That is why we need that's why we need our Silicon Valley, where we can produce apps that can introduce buyers to processors, farmers to processors immediately. You do it. It's happening in the US, it's happening in China. That's what they're doing. Their farm is modernized. We can do that. Focus more on processing of our farm produce, cassava, rice, for exports. So that Anambra will be self-sufficient. Our economy will not remain the same if we can implement. But sixth one is strengthen local government autonomy, right? But in my own mind, I want it to look like you have a system where you measure local government performance. They should be up and running. We shouldn't have a sleeping local government chairman. We shouldn't have it. Every local government should be up and doing. They should be up and doing. There should be a measurement of performance for every local government chairman. And they should be taxed, Mr. Governor, if it's possible. Let every local government go back to their local government and think of industry that they will build in their local government that will bring employment to their community. By bringing employment, it will make them produce. Every local government should produce one thing. Tax every local government to be producing at least one thing. If all local governments in Anambra State start producing one thing, or all of them have one industry that their local government chairman build that is employing not less than 20 persons or not less than 50 persons, that person has not started being local government chairman. He should be buried. They should be up and running. They should focus more on doing something for their people. Their local government they should be involved in producing one thing that will serve the state. Number 7 thing I want you to do, Mr. Governor, please rebrand Anambra's image. Clean, smart, and investable. Clean, smart, and investable. Anambra, sorry to say, somehow it's no longer becoming investable. Many people are afraid of their lives. They don't want to come back because of insecurity. So please, security is very paramount. Make movement safe again for us, so that people will come and invest in our beautiful state. People come and invest. Please, Mr. Governor, I'm pleading, right? Rebrand the image of Anambra. Clean Anambra, smart Anambra, and investable Anambra. Anambra will be great, and it's only becoming great through you, Mr. Solution. Right? The last but not the least, institutionalized governance. This one is this one. Let me read it from where I wrote it. To outlive your tenure, Mr. Chukwuma Soludo, you must build systems, not slogans. You must build systems, not slogans, to outlive your tenure. Because after 4 years, you're going to be governor again. So after 4 years, what people remember you for? Is it only solution? I don't want that for you. Build institutions, not just slogans, right?